See how it's the ultimate selfie spot as people hold hands with Pocahontas. I want to talk about why Jamestown and Plymouth are separate colonies, but what politically is going on in England, driving so many poor people and desperate people to these shores. Sometimes Jamestown has the reputation of being a colony just full of gentlemen, but most of these gentlemen were younger sons. They didn't inherit any cash, they just inherited an attitude. There's a new monarch in England who is James I. Only the Scots refer to him as James VI. Elizabeth, the Virgin Queen, thus Virginia, dies childless. They need a Protestant monarch who's related to the Queen, and so they find the King of Scotland becomes the King of England. Now, he's going to be unpopular in certain circles because he has very foreign views of what a king should do. He's going to run into the English Parliament. We're going to see that has an effect on the Jamestown First Assembly. Look very far for tourists here to actually bash Massachusetts, and I don't think they should. I think we need to understand, big picture, that these are two very important pieces of the U.S. puzzle. But also you see the colonies have a very similar legacy. And the legacies are both positive and negative. We'll end with the positive, but we have to address that you see the symbolism being used to justify the colonies in the first place, which are always rough places. England's not doing very well. Many people in England would see themselves as a second-rate world power. Romantic generation, think about Walter Raleigh and Hawkins and Drake and these guys. And they tried different colonies. And Roanoke is only the most famous failure of about a half dozen to a dozen failures. Every time the English tried to establish a colony, the colony tended to have something wrong with it. And so therefore, during the entire reign of Blue Queen Bess, as important as she is to English history, there's no successful or permanent English colony that's established. Everything from what's now Long Island to, say, Savannah, Georgia, that's Virginia. But who's actually paying for Jamestown if it's not the king? Well, it's going to be the Virginia Company of London, which is a joint stock company, essentially a corporation. We're right on the edge of modern capitalism being invented. It's getting there. And what you have is a group of wealthy investors who say there's a lot of money to be made in Virginia, so let's go ahead and send people to Virginia. Don't send ourselves, mind you. There are army officers from Afghanistan and one-third of your local contractors, and tell me if they're going to actually get along after a few months. So this is the Jamestown problem. Its main goal is to make money, therefore the colony is not very unified. They don't have a common purpose other than to make money for themselves. And one thing you have to give the Plymouth colony is that they stick together because they were living in exile in Holly for 12 years as a religious separatist community. Even during the worst of times, they have that to rely upon each other. There's a trust and a friendship and something that's a